Everyone, I'd love for you to welcome my next guest, none other than Poe, the CEO of the label.
Howdy, salute, salute, salute.
What's going
Salute to
on,
the
man?
Godfather. I'm chilling, man. How you doing?
Man, look at you looking all GQ and shit. What the? Okay,
I got to, man. It's the Godfather, man. For me, I
I
gotta,
got
I gotta.
you.
What's up to my family out here? Salute the label in the building, man. Salute
Hey,
the
that's
label.
what's up.
Salute Drip Gang. Salute Bulk Gang. I see y'all out here, man.
All right, okay. So, all right. So I had a great Wednesday, I hope.
Yeah, man. That was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I was anxious waiting for this to go ahead and go down, man.
I know we had some something happened with your work schedule last time, so we got to be able to reschedule. So I'm glad we did get to reschedule it. So
Yeah, man. I'm glad
um,
we back at it, man.
I get it. I appreciate
Long
that.
time coming.
So right, right. So what is the original reason that you joined Tagged?
Um, It's a funny reason, honestly. I was playing a game and Tag came up as an app, like, as a commercial or something like that. And I tried to exit out of it and I accidentally clicked on it and it sent me to the App Store. So I was like, I might as well go ahead and see what this is about. And then I just downloaded it. So I never
Uh,
even meant to get on Tag at all, actually.
oh, okay. So what game were you playing when you did that? Do you remember?
I was playing like Brick Breaker or something like that, and it came up as a really like after I finished the level, the other level was loading, and it came up as like a commercial, whatever, like a whatever, and I tried to exit out of it, and it clicked on it, and I was like, all right, it's a streaming app, so I go ahead and see what it's about.
No,
That's how
is
I
this
ended
the
up
first
on it.
app that you've ever streamed on? Then
Yeah, yeah, and
okay,
I was never on any streaming app before this. Just mostly, the regular social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, stuff
right,
like that.
right. I mean, that's probably the most unique. It sounds similar to how I joined the army, although I didn't click on nothing. But it was like it was kind of by accident. So it wasn't ever
Me
intended
joining the
as that.
army was on accident too.
Oh, really? Okay, so you're a
Yeah.
veteran.
No, absolutely not. I got kicked out of basic training.
Oh, okay. Well, we won't get into that then. Um, that's for a whole other show. That's for the Pori show. Um,
Coming soon.
so, what else do you use, or would you like to use your platform on Tagged for?
Um, I think I utilize it for, just people being able to vibe out. I know it's a lot of things that goes on tag and stuff like that. So kind of use my live as a place for people to just chill out and enjoy themselves, be able to be whoever they want to be,
Right.
a safe place. Like, I do certain nights, I do like a Brown Liquor Live where everybody just chills and, just listens to certain music and just chills out and stuff like that. But I also want to use it to highlight the abilities of the people that I have in my family. Like,
Okay.
a lot of the people that are in my family are really talented, and a lot of people are really seeing the talent that they have. Like Bon Bon, who's in the comments, she does flyers, and
Right.
she's been doing a lot of flyers for a bunch of people and stuff like that. So that's one of the big things. Like, they all got different types of talents. So I'm just trying to make sure everybody gets those highlighted.
Okay. And I mean, that's ultimately what family really does, right?
Mm-hmm. Facts.
They look out for each other. They do things like if you get, and everybody's got their own little strengths, their weaknesses.
Definitely.
What your weakness might be someone else's strength, and vice versa. Just it as a total package, you have a great team or a great family. So,
Facts. That's
um,
the best way to put it. We have a family.
so I've seen this a few times. I don't think I've ever been able to be in there during this, but what's the origin of Poe's Treehouse?
Um, to be honest with you, it was something really random that I put together. I was on the app for about a year and a half,
Uh huh.
um, in a different family, and I left the app for about 6 months, and I came back and I was on my own, so I felt like I needed something to stand out above everybody else's, instead of me just being on my own. I feel like I had to have a reason for me
Right.
to, for people to come in. And I always wanted a treehouse as a kid. I feel like like a lot of things happened and stuff like that in the treehouse. And I was also thinking, it's crazy. I was also thinking of Drake and Josh when they built the treehouse and they got stuck in it.
Gotcha.
So I just kind of like, I was like, yo, like I like vibing, you feel me? Music and stuff like that is what I'm liking. So the best way to put that together, post Treehouse of Vibes, and it was a thing. I ain't calling you a truther. Yeah, and I still hate Tag for taking that Treehouse gift. That was my favorite gift on this app, and they took it away from me. I don't like it. Tag, bring it back.
Hey, they brought some other ones back recently, so who knows? Might
Yeah,
bring some more
and that's
back.
that's actually what my emoji means too. Like, the toolbox that it is. It's like people always ask me, why did you get the toolbox? And I feel like I have to tell people all the time, the only way to build a tree house is with a toolbox. You feel me? And I feel like everybody that loves me or
Right.
everybody that shows love to me are the tools and that stuff like that. So they help me build this tree house. They help me build, where we at right now. So that's why I chose that emoji as my emoji. Thank
Okay.
you,
Hey,
Rob.
that's what's up. Okay. So, what's the history behind your name on Tag? Where'd Poe come
Um,
from?
Poe is
Because for
actually a
some,
name I got in. Yo, go ahead.
oh, because for some of us that were in that live with your mother, we actually know it has nothing to do with your actual name. So,
Yeah, salute to Mama Poe. I'm surprised she's not in here right now because I told her I had the interview. I'm surprised she ain't come in here. But the name is actually something I got in college from a
okay.
modeling organization that I was in. They said I used to look like somebody that was in the modeling organization, so they called him Big Poe and called me Little Poe. And then eventually they just dropped a little, and everybody just knew me as Poe from then on. So it was just like a lot of people that get introduced to me, like my friends, they don't ever introduce me by my real name. They introduce me as Poe. So it's something everybody learned for the longest.
Okay. Because everybody's got their own interesting stories behind their name. Mine being a long name at one point and a long history of how it got to finally just to simplify the Godfather. So it was actually another streamer that gave me this name a long time ago.
Yeah,
Poe.
man. I've had Poe since I've had this nickname since 2012.
Oh wow.
So yeah, that's been my nickname since 2012, and it just stuck with me. And that's what all my friends call me. That's what everybody that knows me from college on, like people that knew me from back home, they don't
Uh-huh.
call me that, but people from knew me from college on to then. Oh,
All right. So what is your preparation before hitting that live button and going live?
well, my preparation is I go get a red cup, put some ice in it, grab whatever liquor I have for the night, pour that up, start
Uh,
lighting the coal for the hookah, set that up, and we set that ring light up, go to YouTube, and that's the preparation right there, man. It's a daily preparation, no matter how long it is, like no matter how many times I go live, that's the exact thing I do every time.
All
Shut up,
right.
Cuban.
No, I
Oh
did
yeah, I
say
take yeah that first 30 minutes of the live is me setting up the hookah. Y'all gonna come in there and that first 30 minutes is the coal on the stove and me putting together the tobacco and stuff like that. The first 30 minutes. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
no, it makes me mad that my oldest son, took mine without asking, and I hadn't seen it for months. So I'm like, anyway, hopefully he's only smoking tobacco in it. But uh, so what's your most embarrassing moment while streaming on Tag?
I think majority of you guys know that. If you've been in my live, uh, Mama Poe, her first introduction to some of y'all, some people like Alex and them My mom's been on my live before. I've
Mhm.
had like a live stream where my mom and dad were actually. I did like a question Q&A with them on my first page when I first moved home, and they were on the live. So a lot of people know him from there, like Alex. He's been on the app for a while. But most embarrassing moment is definitely I was in a battle with Sadie's, and I left my phone for a good 3 minutes to go and get something, and I hear out of my ears my full name being said on live, and all I hear is, "Hey, Brandon's live," and I'm like, "Excuse me?" I'm like, "Ma, stop!" She's like, "What?" They don't know me as
No.
Brandon. She's like, "Oh, my bad." And then somebody says, "What's his full name?" So then she proceeds, after I told her nobody knows me as Brandon, to say the full name
The
of
whole thing.
Sadie's, matter of fact. Yeah. So she was in a battle with Sadie's. And that just so happened to be the live that you, Godfather, Bando, and Ra all decided to pop up in my live at the same time. So,
You know,
yeah,
it was all timing.
that was,
We were in the background, like we know something's about to go down. Let's because this
yeah.
goes
So
live.
that whole live was a lot. My mom started asking me about how many condoms I had, if I could keep count of them. Told me I should be saving myself for marriage. It was a long live. Just to know that it was a very long live, but it was
So
funny
long
though.
being so long being the one of the most embarrassing, was it maybe one of the most successful I was in as well?
It was because a lot of people got to see like a different side of me. I guess they got to see my mom
Okay.
and dad in a different light. Most people don't put their parents on here, or wouldn't put their parents on here. So it was like them getting to see me at home. Us on a regular basis, how my mom and dad act on a regular basis. So it was good for people to know. Like it's to the point where basically people want Mama Poe and Papa Poe to both have a tag. They want them to join tags
Oh
so they can go on
wow.
their own live.
What?
So it was great.
Yeah, because as a matter of fact, when I went home, it was when I interviewed. It was a few shows ago. I forgot the exact day, but anyway, I didn't even stream at my house because I explained to my parents what I do. But then I'm like, they go to bed early. The music I listen to, what I do, my parents don't know. I mean, they know what type of music I listen to, but they don't know all the other shenanigans I've been doing. So I can only see my mom coming down, be like, "What are you doing?"
See,
So
that's how my mom was too. Like she calls my ring light porn light. Yeah, so she is joking. Like my dad kind of listens to the same music around as me. Like I kind of introduced it to him, and he just listens to the radio now. So I be telling him all the
uh-huh.
time, stop listening to the radio because he be singing like Lil Baby and random songs that I know he should have no idea what they are. But
Right,
he
right.
listens to that type of situation and stuff like that. But my mom, she she's no holds bar. She's gonna say exactly what it is, what's going on, how she's feeling, no matter what.
So, what other accomplishments do you look to earn here on Tagged?
Um, my main goal right now is to get the top badge. That's what I'm currently working for. I finally hit 4K faves like yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Okay.
So that's my biggest goal right now is that, and the other goals, accomplishments I want to make is just having a great fan, just having a family that people
Mhm.
talk about and people really like, and really want to be around and deal with and stuff like that. I want everybody to be successful, or even if you don't even take this seriously, or if it's just for fun for you, or anything like that. I want people to be able to benefit off this. I don't want it to be
Right.
a something that consumes your life and makes it worse. I wanted to make it better for my people. I
Right.
always put my people first. Like I'd rather them cash out before I do. I'd rather them be able to have a good stream before I do.
That's some good qualities of a leader.
Yes, sir.
I've I've been in retail for almost 20 years and been a leader in retail for 14 years. You know, so always when you always put your people first, then
Uh,
they
yeah,
see that. They were like,
yeah.
you really care, and they want to do for you. They want to make you look good.
Yeah.
People don't realize that when you have someone, you feel me? So when you have someone that really cares about
Yeah.
their group, their family, or their the people see that they're the people that are around them that are see that, and they really want to see them do well. So
Yeah, like,
uh,
cause I mean, that's like I've been in families, I've been in different families, I've been on this app for a while, so I've been in different
right.
families. I've seen a lot of things, so it's like
Hmm.
the way we wanted to build this family was, take the good things out of the things we've seen and excuse the bad things and build off that. We didn't want to be like everybody else, so we
Right.
just tried to make ourselves, separate from everybody.
Gotcha. Okay. So who is your hero or heroes and why?
I have a couple different heroes. My mom and dad would definitely be the main heroes. You feel me? My mom and dad, they've had their lives, running the streets or doing whatever, and
Right.
they turned into a great life for me. My mom, she graduated from law school. She has a law degree. My daddy owns his own business. He takes that places. So they definitely would be my main heroes. But I do have other heroes or people I just respect in the highest. And
Gotcha.
two of those people would definitely have to be, if not three of those people, would definitely have to be Bon Bon, Lily, and most importantly, Shayway, aka Cuban Link. Um, a lot of people don't know this, man. Like, I really go to Cuban Link for a lot of things. Go to her for a lot of things. She helped me out tremendously with this family.
Gotcha.
Like from the tags, from when we were UC to the label, she's helped me out with a lot of things. Because there's a lot of things, like, even though I know the app a lot, I may not know how to go out for certain things. I might not know how to do certain things, and she really helps me, on and off the app, with the thought process and what I go through, on here. So I definitely got to give her a big shout out for that because, like I said, she helps us. Like, if it wasn't for her, we would not have this family. I don't even know if I would have a family, period, because I would be on my own at this point. But then, like I
Right.
said, Bon Bon, she has a lot of talent. And, when I first Gunny battle, she asked me to do my flyer, and I was like, "Yeah, do your thing. You feel me? Do your thing." And
Okay.
it turned out amazing. And once it turned out amazing, I felt the need to put her on to other people's. So then,
Gotcha.
Jada Go, Bando, Rod, they all use her flyers now. So it's like a lot of people really are seeing the talent that she has and stuff like that. And then Lily being a top badge, she just gave me a lot of information, on
Mhm.
how to go about on the act out.
Right.
She does a lot of things. So she's been in that position, so she knew how to go around it and how to help me out with certain things and know what to do and stuff like that. So those three people are definitely big. Yeah, Lily is the sane one in the group, kinda. Sometimes I would say she's the same one in the group. Sometimes she's in that job too. Ain't gonna lie to you.
Right. Gotcha.
But yeah,
Okay.
those people definitely.
You just I'm just a bystander. So that was all the questions I had. Did anybody else have any questions for Poe? I know there's got a lot of family in here, but maybe there's something that they never wanted to, or always wanted to ask you and just never did. So
Yeah, open the
anybody
floor
else
to
got any
them.
questions?
Opening the floor for them is leading to a lot of
I just opened up a can of worms.
yeah. Does anybody in the comments have a question for me? See, my point exactly. Key's in the label, y'all. This is her backup page, just to let y'all know she's in the label. And I'm not giving you my
All
social
right.
security number.
What does the fox say?
Ricky, Ricky. Yo, I hate y'all, man. I really do. Like, I
Hey,
hate
that was the
y'all.
hit. You know, when
Ricky,
that stuff came out, we were all rocking to that. Everybody had some little dance to it. Oh Lord, now we're coming with
I'm
some
not.
of these.
I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that. Ground beef, Poe, drop your OnlyFans. Hey, yo, you know what? It's time for y'all to go. The label. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta get out of here, man. Hey,
He
special
said,
salute to Rob. I see Ryan here, man. Special
yeah,
salute to Rob. Rod's also like very. I respect her a lot. I respect her a lot because Rod's a genuine person and she shows a lot of love, man. And she's helped me on this road for this top badge too. Like she's really been, trying to coach me with what I should do, adding things to my live streams and stuff like that. She helped me out with
yeah,
the battle of the baddies, would implement me, with making me the opening ceremony and the host. You feel me? I never even asked to be a part of the battle of the baddies for real, but she put me into that.
right.
Now I'm doing the kings and queens battles. You feel me? She definitely a cousin of the label. We got mad cousins. Godfather cousin to the label, or he uncle to the label, or Godfather to the label. I don't know. One of the two.
I whichever Godfather, uncle. I mean, whatever you need. I'm the uncle that sits over and drinks half a bottle of liquor and then wonders why everybody's looking at him funny. So
I like it. I like it. Hey, razor salute, man. But yeah, that's definitely had to show her some love, man. But yeah, I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate everybody that showed me love. Everybody that's on this road with me to this top badge. It's
right,
gonna work out in the end, man. It's gonna work out in the dividend. Salute to the label. Salute the drip gang. Salute the pussy gang. Salute to the boat gang. You feel me? Salute to the goats. Salute to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all. You feel me?
exactly. How's that go? You feel me, right?
You feel me?
Right, a proud moment.
Shut up, Sadie.
We did get we never had heard of you, so. But hey, Paul, I appreciate you being on the show. It's definitely been an honor, definitely been a privilege. Hey, good luck on all those accomplishments. I know your family's rooting for you. I'm rooting for you, so it's
Hey, I
gonna come.
appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate you allowing me to get back on your show. Like I said, we know things ain't work out the first time, but I'm definitely glad that
Right.
you allowed me to be back on here, man. I appreciate you. You feel
Oh,
me?
it
The
was gonna
family
happen
appreciates you.
either way. You can guarantee that it was gonna happen somehow, so or some way, or when it did happen. So, but hey, man,
Yeah.
salute. Definitely appreciate you being on
Salute,
the
my G.
show.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all, man.